Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play today's Connections. It is July 31st, 2025, Thursday, and we're playing Connections number 781. Alright, last day of July. Hopefully we can end on a good note. Today's 16 words are rock, straw, eye, nature, nations, fiddle, guess, laugh, coming, party, resort, responder, ladies, supper, rail, and aid. I do see a couple of words like first responder, first lady, first aid. First Nations, I suppose, but there could be more. I don't know. Fiddle, fit as a fiddle. I don't know. Fiddle. You can what do you call it? Do you play that? Okay. Um, it's like party games or something. If I did first, that for now. Uh, last straw, last supper, last resort, last laugh. Possibly first and last, maybe. Okay, human nature. Rail, guardrail, rock, resort, holiday, spa, resort. We'll try the first one first and we'll see. Is this first? I hope so. It is first. Okay, so I guess last is a thing. Maybe I'll do that one last, but just to get it out of the way. Supper, last, laugh, last straw, last resort. I think so. So let's see what else. The other two groups could be rock. Uh, fit as a fiddle. Third. Oh, third eye maybe. Third eye, third party. There's second nature, second fiddle, second nature, second coming, second guess. Okay, so that could be it. Second guess, second nature, second coming, second fiddle. Like one group, and then third rock, third eye, third party, third rail. I never heard of that. We'll try that. Second. Oh, third rock, third eye, third party, third reel. Because the others are last, I'm pretty sure. So I guess there's such a thing as third reel. I don't know what that is, but we'll try that. Third. Ah, the last one is last. Wow, that was extremely satisfying. After all the flack I've given Wina and the Connections team, but I have to say, I mean, maybe some people don't like this gimmick, like it's too obvious or whatever, but I don't know, something about it is very pleasing to me. I could have tried to go for a reverse rainbow, maybe, but I just enjoy the idea of doing first, regardless of the rainbow. So I was like, okay, now I know that that one is last. Let's try to see what the middle ones are. I didn't think that the middle ones would literally be second and third. I thought that the middle ones would be something else unrelated, and then we just have first, last, and whatever nonsense in the middle. But it actually was a whole theme. Like they just committed to the bit entirely. First, second, third, last. Although they could have done fourth, but maybe they like the idea of first and last, so they did that, cardinal numbers and whatnot. Is that the right word? I don't know if that's right. But okay, so first aid, of course. Treatment, just a simple treatment for mild injuries, wounds. First lady, usually the wife of the president. First nations, I think it's like indigenous nations. Let's just double check that. First nations. So that any of the groups of indigenous peoples of Canada, apparently that's just specifically Canada, but I think First Nations also could be not necessarily Canada. Uh, yeah, First Nations are just in general indigenous settlers or bands. They don't necessarily have to be, for indigenous peoples of Canada. There's also indigenous Australians or Australian First Nations, and in the U.S. as well, there's also First Nations people. And the first responder, I think, it's also related to like medical, like sort of who arrives at the scene first, like the paramedics or the first responders usually. I think that's how it goes. And then second coming, what does second coming mean? I don't know. Second. Oh gosh, I do that. Second coming. Oh, this is in the Christian religion. The prophes. Did you say prophesied or prophesied? Prophesied, I think. Is that what is it? Return of Christ to earth at the last judgment. Okay, so it's about. Oh, the second coming is basically Jesus Christ coming back. I guess second coming because the first time he came was when he was born, and then this is when he was like, he's come back to earth to that for the last judgment or something. Return of Jesus Christ to earth from heaven. Okay, it's probably second coming. Okay, second fiddle. I know it's sort of like being treated like second choice, kind of. I guess something like that. Second guess, of course, to doubt something. Second nature, sort of like, how do you say second nature? Let's see. I don't know. It's right. A tendency or habit has become characteristic or instinctive. So something that feels really like it's part of you, like it's what you naturally want to do, like your instincts or your characteristics. Okay. Third eye. I know that there's this belief that people can open their third eye to sort of see beyond the regular stuff. I think it's something like that. And then third party, of course, and like an external party, it's like your company deals with other parties that are outside of the company. So that's third party, not direct party. But third real, I don't know what that one is. Never heard of that one. Luckily, I knew enough to get it. I didn't have to know that one specifically. Also, third rail is in politics. The third rail of the nation's politics is a metaphor for any issue so controversial that it is charged and untouchable to the extent that any politician or public official who dares to broach the subject will invariably suffer politically. Oh, okay, it's a political term, but there's also a literal thing called a third rail, which is a live rail, electric rail, or conductor rail method of providing electric power to a railway, locomotive, or train. So there's literally third rail of like a train or like third rail in politics. So there are two of those. I'm honestly never heard of that, but this is new to me. Third rock, I assume it's referring to like third rock from the sun, which is Earth, I believe. Third planet from the sun. Is that right? Last laugh, sort of like, like you get kind of like the last say in something, like, something happens and you're the ones who sort of gets the last, you're like the last up, like the upper hand of some kind. I don't know how to describe it. It's terrible explanation, but yeah. Last resort, sort of like, like your last ditch effort, like, you're desperate. That's really the last, planet you're going to go for with your last best effort. Last straw, how do I say last straw? It's sort of uh like that's it, like that's really what is like your limit, like you're only going to go that far, and once you do it, it's crossing the line. It's like it's really just too much, and it's over. Last supper, of course, religion again. Last supper, I think this is the supper before Jesus was crucified, captured, something like that. That's why it's called his last supper, like where he dies. I think so. A couple of yeah, religious stuff here, with second coming, last supper, uh kind of thing. But still interesting category. I mean, honestly, I felt it just so pleasing to get it first, second, third, and last, and it's something about it that's just so beautiful. So I don't even care that it's no reverse rainbow. It's a silly gimmick from the New York Times. I don't know, but I'm okay with it. I enjoyed it. So but yeah, let me know in the comments how you did today. If you saw the groups quickly and how you decided to arrange it in your own way, or you just didn't care, and only saw it much later. Like, oh, that's what they're trying to do, that kind of thing. So yeah, let me know in the comments how you did. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.